Anybody home yet? And only one Sharpie. Good morning. Yeah, I won't know where they won't pull me in. I hope I get one that tries though. 11 people in here. I got started a little bit early. Turn this light off. I was figuring like 5:30, but I got here early, so here I am. Flathead catfish on live bait this morning, folks. My sleep paralysis be like as that too, whatever that is. Okay. Good morning. Hope you can see the rods all right. Focus in a little better there for you. Now keep in mind I got live bait on all three. So if you see the rods jumping a little bit, it's because the live bait's acting up. That should light them up a little better. Yeah, it lights them up pretty good. All right. Fish on. Dill Kemaracrats. Not yet. No fish on yet. Just got here. Just got the lines in the water. All three rods got live bait. And all the reels are bait runner reels. Dill Kemaracrats. Good morning to you. Anyway, here we are. Look, thanks, Sean. You're going fishing Saturday. Well, I hope you have a good birthday. Hope you catch fish. Holy or Holly, hello to you. Probably Holly, huh? Thanks for dropping by this morning. I got some people on the other side of the river fishing. I can see their lights. We got little effects from, as far as weather goes, we got, not too cold, it's probably 62 degrees. We got slight drizzle or heavy fog. And that's all from Hurricane Erin that's going up the East Coast. You're doing fishing. I'm in the river. I'm in the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. Lay iron on them. Southeast Pennsylvania, Schuylkill River. Not too far from Philadelphia. But we are live. Hoping to get a big old flathead this morning. You see that end rod jumping around? That's just the bait pulling on the rod tip. When we get a flathead on there, we'll know because the rod will bend a little bit and the line will start peeling off the reel. Which species are you targeting? I just said flathead catfish. Flathead catfish is what I'm targeting today. Got for bait, I got all three rods have a live sunfish on. And we got about, I'd say a good 45 minutes till it gets light yet. No, usually at nighttime there are a high chance of catching fish like catfish. No dip bait. Nope, nope, nope. Just live sunfish. Sometimes I use cut bait or chicken and stuff like that, but today it's just live sunfish. Like I said, we got about 45 minutes till it gets light, so we're in good shape. Using chicken intestine, chicken livers. Yep, they're all good bait. I got them all, but not today. Chicken livers and shrimp and you name it, I've heard it all. I've tried everything. The chicken livers and shrimp and stuff are really good for the channel cats, but the flatheads prefer live bait or cut bait. And in about an hour, I'll take one of those sunfish and cut them up and use them for cut bait. See if that changes things. But for right now, we're feeding them live bait. Let's see. You can also use leeches. No, I'm not using leeches for catfish. Hey, Annie Finn. Hey, Bob. Stone Harbor. Boy, I bet it was rough down there. You guys were in the thick of the storm down there. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate it. I just got here a couple of lines in maybe 10 minutes ago. So we'll see if we can catch a big flathead off of Steve's pier. Haven't seen him out for a while. I know Scooter got a pretty big one right here about a week ago. The rods I'm using are ugly stick rods. One of them's 8 foot, one of them's 7 foot. The two white ones, and then the black one in the middle is a 7 foot. They're all ugly stick catfish rods. They're medium heavy, and the reels are bait runner reels. I got a pen reel on the black rod, and the other two white ones have ukama, if I pronounce that correctly. They're all bait runners. $14 to 15 kilogram of snakehead. That's a big snakehead. That's hard to believe. 15 Ks is about 30 pounds. I never saw a snakehead that big. I think you're pulling my leg, dude. 14 to 15 pounds of snake, maybe 14 or 15 kilograms of snake heads, but I don't think the snake heads themselves get quite that big. Really the bed, really the rise. Oh boy, here we go. Waiting for the first run. It's going to take a little longer to get light today because we got a pretty good cloud cover. Snakeheads and gator gar, well, where I'm at, they're not the same. Two totally different fish. So I can believe a gator gar being that heavy, but not a snakehead. You might have a different way of identifying your species, but here in the United States, a big snakehead would be 8-10 pounds. That'd be a huge one. But the gator gars are something totally different. Yeah, they're both scary looking. I can agree with you on that. I got the old umbrella up this morning. We are getting a light, I'll say a heavy fog, but not too bad right now. Not supposed to really rain. Come on, fish. Wake them up. Wake me up. In acidic regions, snakehead usually reach 40. Well, you're not talking about the same type of snakeheads that we have here in the United States. You're talking something else. So that's why I was doubting you in the first place. But you got a different fish that you call snakehead. Our snakeheads are long and thin. And like I said, a big one would be 10 pounds, 8 or 10 pounds. That'd be a huge one, actually. Come on, fish. I should get my net ready, shouldn't I? Wonder where it is. I guess I better go up to the car and get my net. I'll be right back. It's kind of important to have the old net ready. Okay, now I got my net ready. Gray Wolf, good morning. And thank you for coming in, of course. To my wife back to the car. No, the car's parked about 20 yards away. Gray Wolf, I just got in the water maybe 10, 15 minutes ago with live sunfish on all 3 rods. Hopefully we'll get a big flathead this morning. We got a misty rain coming in, so I'm kind of dealing with that. So I think it's a good morning for a flathead bite. River's awful low though. Fishy Fingers Jackson, good morning to you. Hard Jet, I see what you're talking about, but I got no reference to it. I've never heard of those fish. But that's all right. Good to have you in here anyway, even though I don't understand what you're talking about. Don't mix the beers with the sunfish ice. Not quite getting that, but okay. Come on, fish. Grab it and run, baby. Let's see, I could have set up on the bench. Now we're actually getting real raindrops. You obviously don't drink a lot of beer and fish. Yeah, you're right, Dill. I do not mix drinking and fishing, believe it or not. Although some people use fishing as an excuse to drink. But I don't ever recall having a beer in the boat or on the shoreline. But that's just me. Nothing wrong with it if you do it in moderation. Jamiko, good morning to you. Thanks for dropping by. I just bought a new rain suit, but I didn't bring that this morning. I got my old one on. I don't know why I didn't bring a new one. Oh well, time will tell. There's a couple guys across the other side of the river fishing. I can see their lights and I can hear them talking. So they're obviously fishing for flatheads too. One of the coolers has ice for bait and the fish you catch. The other sandwiches and beer. Don't mix the two. Yep, I can understand that. All the rods are bouncing a little bit. That means the live sunfish are kicking rather than hiding under a rock someplace. We're getting some rain now. Oh, crap. Snakeheads. Fishes are invasive in California. Well, darn, it's raining. Should have brought my new rain suit. Didn't do it, but I got my old one on, and it's okay, but it's not great. Oh well. Yeah, you got a different type of snakehead there. Now, if one of the beers happens to get it in the bait cooler, you drink it and just won't be happy about it. I guess that would be true, Dill. I guess that would be true. Which species is your favorite fish? At this point in my life, I don't have a favorite species. I'll take anything from a sunfish to a muskie to catfish. I don't care. Years ago, my favorite fish probably walleyes. But now it don't matter. I don't really have a favorite anymore. I just enjoy catching whatever I catch. You get older, you'll understand that better. Adele Gabor, you're back. That's great. Where'd you go? Well, we got rain here this morning. We're hoping to get a big old flathead catfish. Anthony, good morning to you. I'm sitting out here in the rain, hoping I get a flathead. Been in the water maybe 20 minutes. Got live bait on all 3 rods, just to update you. One time I was fishing using porta potty. Oh well. What are you doing with a $20 bill out in the porta potty is my question. Not supposed to be playing with your money while you're taking a shit. There you go, Anthony. Some people just like to talk. They don't think about what they're talking about, but they like to talk. Come on, fish. Watching those reels, hoping that the line starts peeling off of one of them. I'm hoping that the rain slows down a little bit. We're getting cloud cover and rain from Hurricane Erin that's coming up the east coast today. Not going to make landfall, but it's close enough to give us a lot of clouds and a breezy breeze and some showers. But I think we'll survive. Yes, Anthony, it's raining here. It's not hard, but it's dripping pretty good. I looked at the radar, it didn't show any rain in the area, but it's raining. The weather is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. You didn't read the second part. The second part of what? Oh, brother. Well, my question remains the same. What are you doing with money in your hand when you're taking a crap? Anyway, catfish usually take the bait in rainy. Yeah, rainy days usually good for catfish. Have you ever marble eye eel? No, marble eye eel. Never heard of them. Hank Williams Jr. will catch fish. You would just play some Hank Williams to catch. Oh, is that the trick, Bill? Play some Hank Williams. Yeah, let's see. So I dropped another 30 down into the mess because I wasn't. Oh, okay, Dill, you were making a joke. I didn't know that. Okay, that's pretty funny. Derek is going well. I hope you are too. Not catching anything yet, but it's going okay. It's raining. I'm sitting here in the rain. Waiting for a catfish to bite. Sitting in the rain at 5:30 in the morning. What a life. Well, I'm like half under an umbrella. I got an umbrella up that covers the phone, so I'm okay that way. And brown eye, Derek, I'm not sure what that is, but I think you're just screwed up. Way to go, Anthony. Clap for you. I figured it might get a little out of hand there, the way it was progressing. Yeah, I'm not going to use a cockroach bait. We don't have cockroaches here in the United States. Not that big anyway. I know it wasn't you, Derek. Oh boy, I'll tell you what. I've had about enough of him. He's getting crazy. Now it's raining pretty good. Was not expecting heavy rain today. Yeah, Anthony he started out okay, but as his chat progressed, it was getting closer and closer to irritating. And then, bingo, it was just enough. So there you go. You can go somewhere else. Last time I was live, a couple of days ago, didn't have any problem at all. But they're really not a problem. You just whack them. We usually catch snakehead with the help of live frog. Yeah. But again, I think you're talking about different snakeheads. But the snakeheads here in the United States, we catch them on frogs as well. It's getting a little light. I can see the horizon. Hey, Anthony, I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, but if they continue, I usually give them the old boot. Yeah, you're right, Anthony, about the snakeheads, but there's nothing you can do about it. They're here to stay. The only thing I wish is that I wish the Pennsylvania Fish Commission would list them as a game fish and you know, do a little blurb on them about how good they are to eat. And if they were listed as a game fish, more people would fish for them. You could set a state record, you know, and have a little fun, because they ain't going no place. You're not going to get rid of them by killing them when you catch them. That just ain't going to work. So they're here to stay, at least for a while. I've been actually trying to get one for the last 3 or 4 years. I've had them rush at my lure and do everything but hit it. I haven't been lucky enough to get one on the hook, but one of these days I will. Yeah, grass carp are too. It must be 5:35 here. Yeah, you're right, Derek. The roosters are starting to crow. Ah, come on, flathead fish, wake up. Come get the bait. We're waiting. Any minute now, any minute. Big hand carp are evasive. Big head, oh yeah, big head carp, yep. Paco carp, Paco fish, I don't know what they are. Grass carp, I know what they are. Big head carp, yep. But once they get in the water system, you ain't getting rid of them. We got snakeheads all over the place. 10 years ago, we just started to hear about snakeheads, 10, 15 years ago. Now they're everywhere. They're in this river, they're in quite a few of the lakes. Pennsylvania got them pretty good. Maryland has them, has a lot of them. If you want to go catch them, down in Maryland is the best place to get them, I believe. There's that first rod. He's pulling pretty hard. That's a big sunfish on that first white rod. And he's yanking it pretty good. But I also have him in the deepest hole where I have the best chance of having a flathead go by. And the more that sunfish struggles, the easier it is for the flathead to find them. So I like it when they're kicking. Let's see, I was just watching the first rod. Yeah, we're fishing in the night. Yeah, Derek, like I say, if you see those rods bouncing, it's just the live bait acting up. But when a flathead takes it, the rod will bend a little bit and the line will start peeling off the reel. And that's when it gets exciting. Then you gotta let him have it for 10 seconds or so. Maybe even more, being that big. Because I hook them up right, almost right at the end of the dorsal fin. And the flatheads take the bait head first. So you gotta give them a little bit of time to get that whole fish in their mouth. You know, Jeremy Ray, how he used to do River Monster. I think I know who you're talking about. It's not, I don't know if it's Jeremy Ray, but he's got the TV show River Monsters. Whether or not that's true reality, I don't know. You never know about TV shows. They could easily be putting a big fish on the guy's hook and making it look like he's catching it. So, although it's entertaining, I don't buy it 100%. Because it's just TV. No, it's Jeremy Wade, that's right. You got it, Derek. I couldn't think of his name, Jeremy Wade, yes. But like I say, I don't believe it 100%. But it's pretty close. Entertainment. Most of the reality shows are bullshit anyway. I wouldn't call Jeremy Wade's show a reality show, but I really don't believe the whole thing. But that's just me. Hope you hook 'em this morning. Chris Bacon. Yep, you have used a floater. No, I don't have a floater on my line. I hope you hook 'em. Yeah, I hope you do too, Chris. Thanks for the mention of some luck here. Been in the water about a half hour. And we got light rain, cloud cover. The river, however, is very low. Very low. Come on, fish. Black rod's jumping around. That's the middle rod, the black rod. Probably can't even see that. Yeah, you can. I don't believe anything unless it's live. Yeah. This is real. You can tell it's real because I'm not catching anything. If it was reality, I'd be catching fish left and right. You have to use your live bait as floating, sinking live bait. Yeah, I know about that, but I don't use the floaters. I know people that do. Some people do, some people don't. I've caught plenty of flatheads the way I catch them. Won't be long before you can start seeing the horizon. It's starting to get light. I can see the horizon, but the tree line, but I don't think you can yet on the camera. Won't be long. We'll be able to turn the lights out. Could make the lights a little brighter though, couldn't I? Yeah, I made them a little brighter. It's almost too bright. Blinding me. Crappie fishing with a bobber. Oh yeah, sure. Troll 666 clan. Boy, here we go. Must be quite peaceful. Yep. Abu Garcia ugly stick best rod. That's what I got. All three of my rods are Shakespeare ugly sticks. I don't know about Abu. I don't know Abu making them, but Shakespeare makes the ones I have. I could probably put that light over near me and light up the whole place. That's better, isn't it? That's better. Yeah. What's the depth of water I'm fishing? Where I'm casting in, it's probably 8 feet. The river's pretty low. So even actually out in the middle of the river, it's only like 10. So. Not a real deep river. There's a few deep holes here and there, but you won't find much more than 15. Come on, fish, 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 fish. What's the depth? Harjet, Harjeet, I guess it is, Harjeet. Uh-oh, we got to run here on the first rod. Here we go. Got a good one. This is the big one. This is a big fish. This is a big flathead. he's just ripping wide off the reel. I need a net, man. Ooh, yeah. This is a big one. Hear him taking? Can you hear him running that drag? Come on. Ooh, that's a big one. Ooh, that's a big one. Ooh, boy. It'll be a while till he gets tired. Could sure use a net man right now. This is a big flathead. I gotta get down to where my net is, and somehow, this is a big flathead. Hopefully he's getting tired. She's going to be too big for the net. This is a really big flathead. I mean really big. I think he's tired out enough for me to get him in the net, so here I go. I'll get back up in a minute. Just hang in there, folks. This is a big one. Too big for the net. Too big for the net. Ooh. Going to be a couple minutes till I can get him up. Yeah. Wow. one's going to go 30 pounds or better. Wow. This is going to be a PB. I'm coming. It's heavy. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Holy mackerel. Ooh. This is a monster. Ooh. This is a big one. Wow. Whew. Man, oh man, oh man. Ooh. Wow. Had trouble getting him in the net. Now I'm having trouble getting him out of the net. Now we'll get the hook out. Oh boy. All right, hooked out. Ooh, baby. Look at this guy. Wait a second. We'll get you set up here. Here we go. Look at him. I'm going to put a scale on him. Woo. That's a nice one. Let's get the scale on him. Scale set to 0. Let's see what he's got. Oh. I don't know if you can see it, but it's 28 pounds and some ounces. Ooh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All that. I didn't have my GoPro camera on. Ooh, I'll hold him up again. Got to get some GoPro pictures. Wow, man. I'll tell you, that's a big one. All right, one more time. Let's go here. Pull him up. There you go. Turn this off. There he is, folks. That's That's a big flathead. I'm going back in the water. Back in the water. Here he goes. Holy mackerel. That is a monster of a fish. It's a Schuylkill River monster. Oh. Yes, sir. Kicking my butt. I got to get him back in the water. Woo. Hang on, buddy. I'll be right back. Let me get this guy in the water. He deserves to go back. There he goes. Listen for the splash. And the trouble is, he took my glove with him. I had my glove on my hand, and when I tossed him in, the glove stayed in his mouth. So he's swimming around with a glove in his mouth. He should be able to spit it out. He should be okay. Whew. Anyway, I need a break. Wow. Wow. That's a big catfish. Got a lot of questions coming up here. That was a 28-pound some ounce catfish, flathead. Whew. Yeah, definitely worth it. Happy hooker, glad to see you here. Glad you, let's see, what did I miss here? Holy mackerel. Yeah, the river's way down. Anyway, I had a lot of questions there. I can't catch up on everybody, but that was a nice big one. I get some more live bait on that one. And like I said, the only trouble is I wear a glove on my hand when I pick them up like that. And although they don't have teeth, they got like a real rough sandpaper mouth. And when I threw them in, my glove came off my hand and stayed in his mouth. So I'm pretty sure he'll be able to spit it out. But I lost my glove. Oh well. All right, let's get a new bait on this one. Back in the water. Get another one. Getting light now. He sure put up a good fight. That was on a live sunfish. That sunfish was probably 6 inches long. The big sunfish. I need to sit down. Wow. Anyway. That's exactly why I'm hooked on catching these big boys. They are fun. I let him run with it for a good 10, if not 15 seconds, because I knew it was a big bait. And he was really yanking that drag out for quite a while. But he finally got tired out. When you hook a big one here, they try to go downstream. There's a little bit of a log jam about 5 yards down from the dock. And they try to get down into that. And for a minute there, I thought he had made I was pulling and I couldn't gain on him. And then finally he come back out and worked him up, and he got tired, and then he just sat there. But he was hard to get in the net. And the only thing I regret is losing my glove. But that's the price you pay, I guess, for a Schuylkill River monster. Whale catfish, never heard of that. Whew. That was a good one. And he took off just like they always do. He started peeling that line off right away. "28 pounds, some ounces" is the best I could tell on my scale. It was bouncing around a little bit. That was a good one. I'm quite happy with that. I could go home now and be happy. I'm glad we had some people in here to look at that, to see that. I know there was a lot of questions. If I didn't answer them, if I didn't answer your question while I was catching that fish, you can surely ask it again, and I'll try to keep an eye on the chat. It'll be light here in another 15 minutes. We'll be able to turn the lights out. Hey Tom, thanks. That was a nice, man, that was a better fight than any carp I ever caught. 28 pounds, some ounces, and he fought till the end, but when he was done, when he was tired out, he just laid there right next to one of the rocks. It took me 5 minutes to get him into the freaking net. And then, Tom, I don't know if you were watching, but I wear the glove on my hand, and I had him by the mouth. I took him down there, let him go, and when I tossed him in, my glove came out and stayed in it halfway in his mouth. So hopefully he'll be able to spit it out. Here comes Don Johnson. He's working his way down here with something. You missed it, Don. You missed a big one.
No, I didn't.
Oh, didn't you? Were you watching?
Yep.
I didn't see your name on there, so I didn't know if you were or not.
You and I never talk.
Yeah, I know.
Very rarely will I
That-
ever talk to you.
I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people that never really get into the chat, that they sit and watch.
A couple of people have tried to get me to do that. I want no parts of it.
No, that's all right, it's fine.
I don't like talking.
That's
You know what I
okay.
mean?
Yeah. Don Johnson just dropped by, and Tom's on here.
I'm going down the corner.
And Ed wasn't out today, he stayed home.
I know, I watched them.
Did you?
Yeah, I was talking to them.
That was a nice run. He took it and just started stripping line off right away.
Right out here?
Yeah, right here in the hole. I get 90% of my fish right in that hole. The other two rods, they're just in there for the hell of it. But that hole there seems to hold the fish. He kept trying to get down in under this tree here, but I managed to hold him back. That was a pretty good fight. The Scooter got a 37-pound one here the other day, last week.
Yeah, Monday up there.
Oh, up here a little bit? I thought he was on the dock.
No, he was on the island.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was. Yeah. I remember seeing the picture.
That's why I'm heading, not the island, but I'm going this side of
Oh, okay.
that spot up there.
Yep.
Up there, I'm going to go up there.
I haven't been up there. I fished, you know, here and the 2 spots up from here, but never been up any farther.
It's quiet up there.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get beat as much as down here. I got a couple pieces of trout left in the freezer, so I figured I'll bring that over.
Yeah, that'll work. You get a pretty clear spot up there you can fish from, is it?
Yeah, I can get set 3 rods up with no problem.
Is it tough to get there? You got a lot of weeds and stuff to go through? Or?
No, it's right up. There's a picnic table up where it was the last one up.
Yeah, I haven't even walked up that way this year to see. I know somebody else told me it was a good spot up there.
There's a nice walkway to get down.
Yeah?
That's wide.
I'll have to check it out.
It's only up about 50 yards from the last picnic, the last bench.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll find it.
Oh, I'll be up there. If you want to take a walk up there as well.
I'm going to put my stuff away. I
Yeah.
might walk up, check it out.
Dude, I was going to go out to Morris Creek
Oh,
for carp. I've been hammering them out there.
really? In Marsh Creek? I know they're in there. I don't know where to fish for them
They-
from.
Hey, like this one.
Yeah. Where are you finding them, if you don't mind telling me?
Off of Chalfont Road.
Okay. Well, I know where you park there.
Chalfont Road's a back road.
Yeah. Well, you go down, you get down the hill, and then it's kind of a clear area, and then there's a parking area up from it, right?
On the right-hand side.
Yeah.
But I park on the left.
Oh, okay.
When you're coming down the hill,
Yep.
park on the left. There's some spots down in there
Okay.
that you can. I back my truck right up from here to the bench from where I'm fishing.
Really?
Yeah. I was going to go out there, and then I figured, nah, the rain. I got some things to do today, so I come down here. I didn't even go after any live sunfish or anything yesterday because it was last-minute decision to come down here.
Yeah, I wasn't going to come, but at the last minute, I went out and got some sunfish.
How'd you get in here so early with Brian not here?
Oh, he was here.
Oh, Brian was here.
Yeah.
Oh, 'cause
He opened up.
his truck's not here.
He didn't park up top there, the red one?
No, it's not there.
No,
Unless he parked, maybe parked around
He
front.
might have, because he did open up around 5.
Oh, okay. Because all I saw was George's truck up there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Brian's got the red truck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because George don't usually get here till about 20 after
No, yeah, he's a little late.
5:40.
Actually, you know, it's posted where they open at 6 o'clock, so
I know.
anything earlier is I'm happy with.
That's why that Ranger comes here, just was here at 6 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
But they won't do it on weekends.
No, that's right, they won't.
No.
Well, Brian don't work on the weekend.
Nope. Nope. So, figured I'd say hi before I loaded up my vehicle and
Yeah,
took it up.
thanks for stopping in.
Yep. You'll be on when I get up there and get set up.
Yeah, I'll be on for a while.
Ed and them have tried to get me to go on that stream and to their sites and everything.
Hey, yeah, if you don't like it and it's not for you, then yeah, no problem.
But I'm there, bud.
I enjoy it. Thank you. See you, Don. Fishy fingers. I would like to have it ready for the winter sheephead. I was talking to Don Johnson there for a while, so I probably missed a whole bunch of things. Anyway, fishy fingers. Did you see that big catfish I just got? I think you were still on. Oh boy. Just about ready to turn the lights out. It's getting plenty light here. Still resting up from catching that big flathead. Just getting my breath back. The flatheads here are done spawning. Right now, I would say they're on the feed with fall coming in, and they can tell. But for the next, at least for the next month, they'll be biting pretty good. So we're gonna be on the river as many times as we can get out here. Harjeet said hi, hello, welcome in. If you're just coming in, go back on the video about 15 minutes. We got a 28-pound flathead. That was a monster fish. Yeah, Anthony, I really expect a good flathead bite this year. They had what I'll call a late spawn because the water temperature never got real warm as soon as it usually does. But I think they're gonna be on a feeding frenzy for the next month or so, at least till the end of September. I'm going to try to be down here at least 2 days a week, if not more. Maybe not in this particular spot, but definitely here. Thank God for that, Anthony, because this summer can be hard for bites. Let's see, with the light out, yeah, we can see okay. I'm going to put this up in my car, let it dry off a little bit. Well, are we going to get another one or not? Let's see here. Can you please show the sunfish? I live in Wisconsin. The sunfish. Yeah, I'll pull one out of the bucket and show you here in a minute. This is what we're calling sunfish. These little guys. This is the small one. The one that I got the flathead on was probably twice as big. Come on, fish one more. Alexandru Sauce, I guess. I don't know. I killed that name, but anyway, hello, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate that. Be nice to get one more. Looks like tilapia. Yeah, a little bit. They don't get quite as big as tilapia do, but they're much better eating than tilapia. They make a good fish fry. Tom, if you're still hanging around, the carp are getting active around here. A few of them are banging the surface, kicking out bubbles. Don Johnson's going to go upriver a couple 100 yards and try his luck. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have lost my glove. Got another glove someplace. I don't know where the heck it is though. Oh well, we'll find them. And let's see, I have fin spin. Got a 45-inch flathead. Boy, Anthony, that's a big flathead. That had to be, you're up in the upper 30s on that one, if not 40. Please try for carp. I'll try for carp another day, not today. Yeah, Chris, you're right about that. I just hope that he was able to spit it out. Because it wasn't all the way in his mouth, I mean just the fingers. But I was hoping was able to get rid of it rather than swallow it. Because if he swallowed it, he's not going to do too well with it. I would bet that he was able to spit it out. The carp are jumping. Thomas, if you're still on here, get over here. The carp are jumping all over the place. They're waiting for you. I'm not too strong. That fish tired me out. I tired him out, and he tired me out. Just the only thing I wish I had was somebody here to do the netting, because it was a tough one to get in the net. I got a big net, but it still wasn't quite big enough. But I finally got down there, put the rod down, and used two hands to get him in the net. Hey, that was fun anyway. I'm glad I was able to get something for you guys. Yesterday, the carp are on the mud flats. Ah. I'm glad you found them, Tom, but yeah, they are jumping around here. Of course, the other side more than here, but a couple of them out toward the middle. At least the rain stopped for now. I'm thinking we can still got time for another fish here. The end rod bouncing a bit. India has been African catfish and hybrid catfish. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. The roosters are yelling. What do we got going on here? We got 29 people in, 28 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. Hey, I'll say it for everybody that if you have a YouTube channel, I'd like to see it. But in order for me to get to it, you gotta get on my channel, leave a comment on any one of my videos. When I see that comment, then I'll be able to click on your name, go to your channel, and check your channel out. If I like it, I'll subscribe. And that's the way it works. It goes full circle that way. Greg. This is Greg P. I'm on my other account. Good morning. Hey, Greg. Yeah, I'm having a great morning. I got a 28-pound flathead about half hour ago. You could go back through the video and find it. It was a tremendous fight between him and me, but I finally won. And the only problem is when I let him go, the glove that I was holding him with on my hand stayed in his mouth. So I lost the glove. Hopefully he'll be able to spit it out. It wasn't all the way in his mouth, just the finger part of it. So I think he'll be able to spit it out. I don't think he'd want to eat it. Barramundi. Never got a barramundi. We don't have barramundis, and I don't think we have many in the United States, whatever they are. I've heard of them before, but don't know what they look like. Oh yeah, pardon you. Pardon me. Pardon everything. Okay. Haven't seen Anthony. I haven't seen Marines and Army Mom. Haven't seen Cassie. Haven't seen a lot of people that used to jump on here. Don't know where they're at. Haven't seen them last, this is the third time out. I haven't seen either of them. I guess they're busy with other stuff. Hello from Romania. Wow, it's the first time I think I've seen somebody from Romania. Hello, thanks for dropping in. Oh, they've been with Skeeter. Oh, so he's stealing it. He's stealing them, huh? I'll have to have a talk with him. Greg P, do I got you as a monitor on your Greg P account? What is up from the SK? What is the SK? I'm not quite sure about that. Okay, Greg, thanks. Look like perch. Okay, Greg, okay, just making sure. Slovakia, okay. I say this every time, it's just amazing how many people come on here from all over the world. It's just the technology we have today is amazing compared to 20 years ago. And what's it going to be like in another 20? Who knows? Yeah, it's magic. It is 6:30 in the morning a.m. here in southeast Pennsylvania. For those of you that live on the other side of the world or somewhere close. Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it. I'm getting real close to 2,000 subscribers, and I almost got enough watch hours to move on with this account. I'm so glad I was able to get a big fish. I wish everybody could have seen that. Indiana, yes, Indiana. Chris, Indiana. That's not too far away compared to some of these people. Indiana's over that away someplace. We got Romania here, we got Bangladesh, we got, you name it, UK. Normski from UK, thanks for coming in. Randy? What brand of fishing rods? Hunter, my fishing rods are Shakespeare Ugly Sticks. Medium heavy. Two of them are 7 foot, one of them is 8 foot. The one farthest away is the 8 foot one. Got a pen reel on the middle rod and Okama reels on the other two white ones. They're all bait runner reels, spooled up with 50-pound Power Pro braid. So there you go. You got the whole story just by asking about the rods. Catfish rods. The two white ones are actually named catfish rod. The black one doesn't carry that designation, but I've had that one since 2002. I've caught a lot of big fish on that black rod. 50-inch muskie and plenty of big flatheads. So that rod is pretty old, but it's as good as new, and it really handles the big fish well, that black one. Ah, yes. I would like to get another. I was here a couple of days ago. I got one flathead. For those of you who weren't in here, I got one that was probably just shy of 4 pounds. You know, sometimes you get the little ones, and sometimes you get the monsters, like I did there a little while ago. The Schuylkill River monster. This is the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. EF Fishing. About a half hour ago or so, I got a 28-pound flathead. It was quite the show. Go back and you can check that out. Thanks, Anthony, for filling in the blank there. I appreciate you being there, and when I'm not watching the chat, I appreciate you answering the questions. I got another run on this first rod. Here we go again. I'll let him have it for a little bit. There he is. There's another one. This one's not real big, but he's still okay. We'll have him up in a minute. probably a 4 or 5 pounder. I'm going to bring him right up right here. That was an easy one. All right, we'll get the hook out. I'll show you him. It's a little guy, but still a flathead. Can't beat that, huh? I'd say he might be 3 pounds. Back in he goes. They love to take that little flight in the air before they hit the water. All right. About that, huh? Number 2. Let's get another bait on. Right out there. Oh boy. So I hook them up just like this. Right in back of the dorsal fin with a slip sinker rig. And that's all there is to it. There you go, we're having a good morning. Number 2. You got that rod jumping around. Yeah, you missed another fish, it was only about 3 pounds a couple minutes ago. No big deal on that one. But, good boy, now the sunfish I just threw in on that first rod, he's bouncing that around like crazy. Had a good day so far. Heavy cloud cover. So I wouldn't be surprised to get another one, actually, to tell you the truth. But, yep, good day. No, I do not eat them 420. I throw back 99.9% of the fish I catch. In the wintertime when I'm ice fishing, I will usually keep a few panfish for dinner, but that's about it. Everything else goes back. Coffee time. What else we got going on here? PCBs? PCBs among other things, Anthony, yep. But you know what? Even if the river was crystal clear and clean, I still wouldn't keep the fish. That first rod, the one I just put in with live bait on again, he's really yanking. But the first rod here where I throw that, there's a deeper hole where I'm throwing that one. The other 2 rods aren't quite as deep, but the flatheads seem to lay in that hole. And of all the flatheads I've caught off of this little pier, I've probably caught 75% of them in that hole. So that's usually a good bet to throw it in there. So both of the fish today came out of that hole. I was surprised that little one actually was peeling the line off the reel. Usually the little ones don't do that. But like I said, the water's cooling off and they're getting active, and they're on the feed, man. This is going to be a good late summer and early fall flathead bite. I can feel it coming. What are your setups, rod and reel? Chris, I just got done saying that, but I don't mind saying it again. They're all they're medium heavy rods or Shakespeare flathead catfish rods. The reels, the middle rod, the black rod's got a Penn Fierce 3 on it. The other two are Okamas or Okamas, or however you want to say it. They're all bait runner reels. Spooled up with 50-pound test Power Pro braid. 8/0 circle hook on a simple sinker slider rig, and there you go. Mrs. Scooter, good morning. Hey, I got a 28-pound flathead about 45 minutes ago. Go back through there and look at it. Lyle, good morning. Thank you very much. Tight lines to you too if you go fishing. What's the biggest blue cat? I've never caught a blue cat, so talk to somebody else about that. We don't have them up here in the river. Check it out, Mrs. Scooter. Chris, I hope you have some luck there in the surf. Here on the East Coast, the surf is pretty wild this morning. They say, I haven't been out there, but with the Hurricane Erin coming up the coast, the waves are 8 to 10 foot along New Jersey. And North Carolina, Cape Hatteras, I think they evacuated. But got the ocean, the surf is wild today. Boy, that one sunfish I just put in on this first rod is really jumping around. We're going to get us another one here pretty soon. Kick it with KK. Yeah, on the river. We're on the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. And the flatheads are on the bite. There's one other guy, Don, is fishing up from me about a couple hundred yards. He got here a little while ago and went up that way, so maybe he'll have some luck too. Hope so. Don, I know you're listening, so hope you got your lines in, and hope they find your baits. What knot do you use to attach? Chris, almost everything I tie, whether it's lures or hooks or whatever, I use an improved clinch knot. And just saying that will start up a conversation or an argument. Everybody has their favorite knot. People say there's a certain knot you should use for certain things. And I believe all that, but I have found the improved clinch knot serve the purpose for everything, from lures to swivels and hooks. So I use that almost all the time. Improved clinch knot. It's easy to tie, it's strong, I've never had a problem with it. So I'm not going to have a argument about which knot is the best. That's That's one that'll go on for ages, but improved clinch knot. There is but a knot is a knot. Well, a knot, yeah, there's a lot of different knots. Some of them work, some of them don't. You gotta at least use one that's proven. And improved clinch knot is definitely a proven knot. If I catch a catfish that's coming home with me, I don't care where I'm at. Beer battered catfish, yeah, it is good. You know what? When I go to Cracker Barrel, the little restaurant, some of you may have heard of that one. They have a pretty good catfish on their menu. I usually get that. They're probably farm-raised catfish. Who knows? But they're still pretty good. And it looks like Shakespeare. Stinker. What? Yeah, Stinker. I haven't heard that name before. They are Shakespeare catfish rods, the two white ones. The black one is not designated as a catfish rod, but it's still a catfish rod. They're medium heavy. And the first white one and the black one are 7 foot, and the other white one on the end there is 8 foot. And for those of you that see that first rod jumping all around, that's just a live bait. My glow. The Shakespeare rod, the Shakespeare catfish rods are great rods. They hold up well, they're well made, and they're not expensive. You can spend $200 or $300 on a rod, and these Shakespeare rods are gonna be just as good, I think. I don't spend a lot of money on my gear. The rods and reels that I have there, probably each one of them might be $100 at the most. Well, maybe, yeah, the black rod, the pen reel is $100 itself. But the white rod, you can get that set up for about $100. I don't go crazy with my gear, I just get good gear. Scooter's on, I didn't see him come in. Oh, thanks, Mrs. Scooter, appreciate it. That was a nice one. Stinker, yeah, you go back about 45 minutes on the video, you'll see I got a 28-pound flathead. And then maybe 20 minutes ago, I got a small one, maybe a 3-pounder. So there's a couple fish there you can go back and see. Chris, I'm not sure if you mean how long today or how long. Today I got on here about an hour and a half ago, but I've been fishing since I was 7 years old. And actually I've been fishing on this river all my life. And I'm pretty old. Stinker, I got live sunfish on for bait today. Thanks, Anthony. I was going to, and you beat me to it. What an idiot. I even forget his name. If I see it again, I'll do him the real big whack. Double tap the screen, blah, blah, blah. Have a great day. Chris, thank you. Lucas, hello. Let's see, stinker. You should try chicken livers. Yeah, here we go. I know, everybody recommends, I use all kind of different bait. Morning, Skeeter. You missed it, bud. I got a 28-pound flathead probably about an hour ago, and then a 3-pound flathead about 20 minutes ago or so. Skeeter. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in, man. And the mist is getting heavy again. Middle rod got a little bounce to it. Skeeter, you got to get down here for flatheads again one of these days. From now until end of September, they're gonna be on the feed. You need to make a trip down, fish with us. And it's starting to rain again. We had a pretty good rain earlier this morning. I had my pill like that once left. Attended for 1 second. Oh, your pole, you mean? Yeah. Next Tuesday, can't wait to see you again if you're down. You're gonna be down here with Steve. Okay, next Tuesday. You're gonna be down here during the day or during the night? I'll try to catch up with you. Oh, you're gonna go on Ed Evans' boat. You'll like that. Next Tuesday. I don't think you and Steve will be on the boat, but if it's just you, you'll have a good time. 3 people in that boat could be a little bit too much for it, especially the size of Steve. It's very comfortable for 2 people, but you put 3 people in that boat and it's not going to be so great. Okay, Skeeter, well, good luck with that. I'm going to watch that because that's going to be a little rough with 3 people on that boat. Let's see. Wish I had time while fishing. Pro-Bro, I can't pronounce that. Anyway, hello. Thanks for dropping in. Who is Skeeter? You don't want to know who Skeeter is. Who is Skeeter? Hello to Mrs. Skeeter. Me, duh. You are crazy. Oh, yeah. Who is Skeeter? Trent, you don't want to know. You don't want to know who Skeeter is. Skeeter is contagious. Stay away from him. Here we go. Skeeter, if I didn't know you, I'd be punching you right out of here. Oh my God. If you ever need somebody to liven up your chat, get Skeeter to come in. I'm a gingerbread man. Skeeter Peter. You can't catch me too fast for you. Pure blood, yes. 28-pound flathead probably about an hour ago. And then about a 3-pound flathead about a half hour ago. You could go back through the video and check it out. New Jersey fishing maniac, good morning. You missed it, man. I got a big one. 28-pounder about an hour ago, I guess. You can go back and find it. It's pretty easy. And then that little baby one that was about 3 pounds. So yeah, having a pretty good day. Muffin Man. Muffin Man? Who's that? Oh, there it is, Miss Muffin Man. Missed you coming in there, thank you. 71 people in here, holy crap. Hey, if you like what you see, or if you just like what the chat's all about, don't forget to hit the thumbs up thing. Let's see, pure blood. Hopefully they start turning on here in Kentucky. It's been hot. Angler Madame Burkara. Anyway, hello, thank you. I'm going pike. I would love to be pike fishing. I'd love to be up in Canada catching pike. Where am I? I am in southeast Pennsylvania in the United States. Not too far from the city of Philadelphia. You can Google that. Best friend John. Where's your quarter? What are we talking about there? I forget. It's still raining. High winds tomorrow should be. Yeah, New Jersey, you're getting pounded. Catch me a 20-pounder. Okay, 420, I've heard you say that now. Just chill, dude. Yeah, we're getting some pretty good rain right now. I bought a new rain suit yesterday, and I figured today I'd wear my old one. And I wish I would have worn my new one, because it's a lot better than the one I got on. But we got to live with what we got now. Yeah, Lewis, it's always coffee time in this weather. I just got done drinking a half a cup, so I'm not going to jump into another one right away. Last week I caught a 6 channel catch, 4 bluegill, 1 yellow bass in 15 minutes. That must have been the busiest 15 minutes of your life. It's raining pretty hard now. This ain't no fun. I am sitting partially under an umbrella, but I got the umbrella protecting my phone. Thanks, NJ. Appreciate you going back to look at that. Greg P, thanks for reminding him. Hasn't done anything wrong. It's just repeating over and over isn't what we want to do. So 420, don't take it personal. Just once you say something, you don't have to keep repeating it. Paul F, I'm on the Schuylkill River today in southeast Pennsylvania. If you haven't been here before, this is a pretty normal spot for me. It's okay, 420, just cool. Black Mountain Outdoors, hello, good morning. Brookback Mountain, what's up? Oh man. William Billingsley, yeah, I saw you the other day. We were talking about Barbara. Thanks for dropping back in again. Appreciate that. Paul, York, Pennsylvania. York, Pennsylvania. I wanted to fish, what's that lake down there? What's that lake down there, York? Come on, help me out, I forget. 420, you don't have to move on. You just have to, you don't have to repeat everything you say 10 times. Don't take it personal. I'm just trying to keep it cool here. You don't have to go anyplace. Marlboro, Lake Marlboro is is it Marlboro? Yeah. I'd like to get down there ice fishing. I know years ago, yeah, Marburg. Years ago, I know it was like a hot spot for perch during the winter. And I never have got down there yet. We haven't had much safe ice down that way. So do they still have a good number of jumbo perch down there in that lake? Up here, the lake we usually fish is Marsh Creek, and they used to have a lot of big jumbo perch in, but it got fished out. And I think almost all the perch now you're lucky if you catch one 8 inches. Same with the crappies, you're lucky if you catch one that's 8 inches. They really need to put the panfish enhancement on that lake, on Marsh Creek, but they won't do it. I've asked them before. Let's see. You're writing in a language I don't understand, half of it anyway. How much was the fish you caught? 28 pounds, about an hour or so ago. Horrible month for me, one of the worst. From here on out, like I said, from here on out up until end of September, maybe into October, depending on the water temperature, we're going to have a heck of a good flathead and channel cat bite. Chat's moving too quick for me to keep up with it. Can you give me a shout out? There you go, I'll shout you out. There's hailing. That's a shout out for you. Oh boy, here we go. You want to do it, Anthony, or you want me to do it? God. Chris P. Hailing fire. What fish are you trying to catch? Obleo. Flathead catfish this morning we're hunting down. Well, it's getting cool. Thanks, Greg P. You know what? Let me take the water temperature, see what it is. I'll bet it's in the mid 70s or lower. I don't have my thermometer with me. I don't know where the heck that is. When I get home, I gotta find that. There's the black rod jumping around. The live bait's kicking, but until I see that reel turning, I don't get too excited. Yeah, Skeeter, either today or tomorrow or first day next week. I don't know. School doesn't start in Jersey until, boy, you guys are lucky in Jersey. And when I was a kid, that's the way it was. It didn't start until after Labor Day, but nowadays it starts the last week of August. I know the 26th of August, I think, is first day of school around here. Well, the kiddies got to go back to school. I'm in Cody. I'm in Pennsylvania, America, Pennsylvania. In the UK, school don't start till September 12th. Oof. Yeah, but NJ, when does the school year end? What day in June does it end? They usually end it here around the 12th or 13th. Carolina Bait Buddies. I'm fishing for flathead catfish. If you go back on the stream a little more than an hour ago, I got a 28-pound flathead. A little bit, maybe 45 minutes ago, half hour, I got a smaller one, about 3 pounds. You can wander back in the stream and find that, and we'll take a look. June 23rd. Yeah, see, you guys get out later than we do, so you start later, but you get out later. So it all works out. Snot rockets. I'm going to be watching snot rockets. Snot rockets. I usually refer to them as northern pike. Northern pike or pickle or any of those slimy buggers. Nice rainy day here. Good day for fishing. Fishy fingers. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, it's raining pretty hard now. I keep complaining. I went to Cabela's yesterday and I bought a brand new, really good rain suit. And I didn't wear it today. I got my old rain suit on today because I didn't think it was going to rain out that much. Because this one, although it's okay, after a while you can start feeling the wetness through it. So I wish I would have wore my new one, but I didn't. So, stupid me, I'm sitting here in the rain getting wet. Anyway, hey Bruce, good to see you in. Carolina Bait Buddies, at my age, what age do you think I am? There's a good one. Let's play Guess My Age. If you already know, don't say it. I think Anthony might know already. How old am I? Guess my age. Nope. 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 I'm in my glory. You're right about that. Yes, sir. Come on, fish, take it. The live bait on that first rod is jumping around pretty good. That could be a good sign. Dominic, nope. Good guess, but nope. What state am I in? Sean D. I'm in Pennsylvania. Smooth, you're a little high. You're a little high. I hope I can still be doing this at 82. 180, 75. Nope, 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 nope. Oh crap, it's raining hard. Nope. You're getting close, but you haven't hit it yet. Nope, 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 nope. Blazing bees. 49, I wish. Nope, nope. Nobody's hit it yet. This is fun. Nope. You're hitting the target, but you haven't hit the bullseye yet. Who was timed out? Skeeter, who did you time out? Target fish is flathead catfish this morning. 77, Dominic, you pretty much got it. I'll be 77 in September next month. 84, pure blood, go away. Please, I'll be 77 next month. Sitting here in the rain, hoping for another fish. Getting soaked. The mate coming from Australia. Okay, little Miss Fizzy screaming, scamming the chat. Okay. Thanks for taking care of that, Skeeter. Appreciate it. What kind of hook you use? Pure blood. Right now I got 8/0 circle hooks on. Inline circle hooks. Holy mackerel. Oh boy. People are getting thrown out left and right. Trolls banished. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for taking care of them. That's what you got your wrenches for. I was out last week one day, didn't have any problem at all. Today, I wouldn't call it a problem, but today the trolls are around. And I hope you're doing, Sebastian, I'm doing great. Got 2 fish this morning. I hope you're doing okay. And heading to the beach for crabbing and stripers. Good luck on that. Evan Wallace, I'm in Pennsylvania. Thank you. Southeast Pennsylvania, not too far from Philadelphia. God, 20 hours south of me. You got you, and 20 hours south of me. Just curious. Central Florida. Okay, no problem. You can, man, can't wait to retire. Yeah, Sean, it is great. I do fish. I don't fish every day, but I fish a lot. 35 years ago. I hope there's still fish around in 35 years. Yep, been to Florida a few times myself. I know he is. but I'm answering anyway. Guess I better get my charger out because my phone battery's getting low. All right, let's get this phone hooked up, this charger hooked up. White rod is jumping all over the place. Now I may have to move the phone a little bit while I plug her in, so bear with me. There we go. And then we plug this in. And okay, we're charging. All right, we're in good shape. Let's see, I don't even know. Blah, blah, blah. All the beaches here are closed. Blazing Bees, that's a good college. She'll do good there probably. Carolina bait. What's your biggest catfish? Flathead catfish, 31 pounds, 5 ounces. Got a couple weeks ago. Today I got a 28 pounder, so that's not bad. Pretty close to you. Here. Let's see, it's 7:16. I think I'll probably be on here maybe another hour. We got a little breeze kicking up, we got some rain. Perfect fishing day. Perfect day for fishing. I need to Penn State once I was 18, couldn't tell you. Doctor, not so happy you got your fishing license. Do I got my fishing license? Hell yeah. Wouldn't fish without a license. People that fish without a license, they should be behind bars. Complain about the cost of a fishing license is ridiculous. But people do it anyway. Mainly off grid. Good morning. Mainly off grid. I got a really big flathead a little while ago. Maybe a little over an hour ago. You can go back and look at it. 28 pounds and some ounces. Yeah. Mainly off grid. What kind of coffee am I drinking? I don't know. I made it at home. It's Maxwell House. But it is decaf. But I don't see any difference between decaf and regular. It doesn't affect me any way at all. I'm going to say, hey, oh no, it's just your regular blend. I don't like all those other goofy flavors, but that's okay if you do, no problem. No, Greg, I need a license, but I got what they call a senior lifetime license. You buy it once when you're, I think it's 63 or 65, something like that. You buy it one time and you're good to go for the rest of your life. But yeah, you need a license. Now up in Canada, I know that once you get to a certain age, I think 65, you don't need a license. You don't have to buy anything. At least that's in Ontario anyway. You're drinking a dark roast. Good for you. 63, is that what it is? Now in Florida, Greg, in Florida, you're saying you don't need a license when you get to a certain age? Yeah, Canada does. But if you don't need a license in Florida after a certain age, how about if you're not a resident? How about if I go down there to fish? Do I need to buy a license? Yeah, I know, Blazing Bees. I was waiting for somebody to say that. That's okay. In my mind, it's real coffee. Doctor, not so happy. I got live sunfish on all 3 rods today. All right, Greg, I'll have to look that up on Google and find out. God Sent Adventures, yeah, 28 pounds. It was a good flathead. Not huge, but it was pretty nice. They get a lot bigger in this river. 30, 40 pounds, 50 pounds. So that was a really nice one, but they get a lot bigger. If it wasn't much bigger, I could hardly lift that one up. One guy fishing here about 500 yards upriver from me. I don't know if he's got anything yet or not. Channel catch, but no flats. Holy mackerel, moving fast here. So I ooh. Come on, one more fish would be nice. One more fish for the gang that's hanging in this chat room would be nice. The first rod's jumping all around. That sunfish is kicking pretty good. But you gotta wait for the reel to turn, for the line to go out. Then you know you got one. Oh man, chat's moving so fast I can't read it all. There's something about the license there again. In Pennsylvania, you don't need a license until you do turn 16. Salmon fishing? Salmon fishing is probably just starting up in New York around the Great Lakes. Usually September they start running pretty good. No, I'm not a retired biology teacher. If I sound like I'm that educated, you missed it. I just have a lot of experience, that's all. Yeah, blazing bees. If you're snapping 25-pound braid, you need to set your drag a little less, or don't horse them in. Chemistry? No, not chemistry. You'd be surprised what I've been through. You want to play guess my job history? That's always fun. Noah boat, and I'm targeting flathead catfish today. No, about Florida. You need a license if you're not a resident. Okay. Kind of figured that. A garbage man? That's a good one. You know what? I did work on a garbage truck when I was 15 years old for a couple months, making a few bucks. So that's where I started. A garbage man. Yeah, you are funny. Commercial fisherman. No. Retired engineer. Nope. Sebastian, yeah, I got a 28-pound flathead today and a 3-pound flathead. Oh man. You worked for Department of Public Works, the Parks Department. Nope. I have a very diversified career. Did a lot of stuff until I didn't like it anymore, and then I did something else. Bend a rod. Hey G, what's going on? Get out of here, mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are funny. They come out after it gets light. You can fish all night and not get bothered by them. Then when it gets light, then they start buzzing around. You stayed in construction. I was in construction for a while. That was fun. Then I got tired of pounding nails and quit that. Well, 420, I understand, but you don't have to do that. If your question doesn't get answered or you don't get a response to your to what you're doing, don't worry about it. Just move on, and you don't have to keep asking. That happens to everybody. Don't worry about it. Cindy's in? I didn't see that, but hello, Cindy. Mike. Yeah, I got a couple fish this morning. Irakli, I don't know how to pronounce that. Couple flatheads, nice big 28-pounder, and then a 3-pounder. Manager of Home Depot. I thought about doing that, but then I said, nah. What state am I in? Ripping Lips. I'm in Pennsylvania, southeast Pennsylvania. About 25 miles up river from Philadelphia. I'm on the Schuylkill River. You can look that up. You know what? I think it's raining all up and down the East Coast right now. Got tired of roofing, switched to concrete. The drywall. Oh God. Concrete, drywall. I haven't done concrete, I've done the drywall, I've done the carpenter bit. You've been through some heavy duty things there. What is this? What is this? Oh boy, here we go. I also have a van. What is that? It's surf floor. Ugh. Jack of all trades, master of none. It's good to know the trades, you know, electric, plumbing, carpentry. Save yourself a lot of money if you own your own house. And don't mind a little drizzle. Actually 10 feet. Chat's moving pretty quick. I appreciate everybody chatting. I just can't keep up with it. Somebody got deleted. I didn't see the message. It's hard to keep up with the chat. If you add something and it don't get answered or don't get commented on, don't worry about it. Just move on. What am I fishing for? Johnese. I'm fishing for flathead catfish. I'm in southeast Pennsylvania in the United States. And people think I'm crazy. Yeah. You don't know. Sure, Brother Lynch. Put a bell on. I don't need a bell. I keep watching them. I got bells. I don't like bells. The reels are bait runner reels, so if I do get a bite, the line's gonna come off the reel before anything happens. I'm watching them constantly, so I don't need bells. You don't know. King Slayer, good morning. Hello. Yeah, I'm using sunfish for bait. Thank you. Good grief. What's my PB? PB, as far as flathead catfish goes, 31 pounds, 5 ounces. I got that about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I don't like the bells. I'm having a great day. Thank you. You don't know. You love fishing. Everybody on here loves fishing. I would like to get one more fish for y'all. Got so many people in here, 73 people in here. Be nice to get a fish for y'all again. Anybody that didn't see the one I got about an hour and a half ago, 28-pound flathead. A little bit after that, I did get a smaller one, a 3-pounder. Y'all can go back and check it out. Quite cool here this morning with the rain and a little bit of a breeze. All thanks to Hurricane Erwin, whatever it is, coming up the East Coast. There goes the black rod jumping around a bit. The live bait gets pretty active every now and then. It'll sit still for a while and then it'll start jumping around. And let's see, beach my 18 8-pound sturgeon, 188-pound sturgeon, nice. Honestly, going by your appearance, I would picture you more of a fly fisherman. Hey, Sean, that's amazing because I've never, I've done a lot of fishing. I've never picked up a fly rod and got into that. I got close one time. I almost bought one once, and then I didn't. Went fishing yesterday. Tried for catfish, but and some carp. Well, when I'm fishing for channel catfish, which there's some big channel cats in this river, I usually use liver or chunks of chicken that I've marinated in liver. We do pretty good in the spring, especially for them. A lot of channel cats in this river are 5, 8, 10, 12 pounds. and then in the fall they'll start biting again. But during the summer and late summer, like now, I prefer to use the live sunfish or cut bait for flatheads. Oh boy, let's see, you gotta have to try it. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I can't keep up. The key to catching catfish is using stink bait. Yep, something that stinks. Hot dog. Everybody does suggest hot dogs. Apparently it works. I've never had a hot dog on my line. Chicken works great. I use chicken a lot, but I marinate my chicken chunks in chicken liver. That way I get the smelly part of the liver without messing with the liver. Oh boy, what is this? I'll give him Renato, I'll give you a little bit of grace on that one. Hey man, how you doing? Payday 22, doing great. Got a nice big flathead a while ago. Chicken ankle, boy, here we go. Gizzards are good. Cut chicken breast and dry Kool-Aid, yep. 420, I've tried that. But again, I soak my cut chicken breast chunks in chicken liver. Boy, see people say stink bait or punch bait, blah, blah, blah. It's getting pretty cool here today. $4.20, I think, everybody has their preference, but I think anything you throw in there is going to catch them. Shrimp, liver, chicken, cut bait, hot dogs, you name it, it'll probably work at one time or another. Stick ankle poppers. Come on. What the hell was that? Eel. I don't use eel, but I've heard of people doing it. Just about any fish you catch you can use for cut bait. Some people around here like to use trout. Dodgebon, Beam, Creams, whatever. Sorry I destroyed your name, but yeah, I got a couple catfish here today. Bucksy boy, hello. It's a popper lure. Okay. Never heard of it. Thanks for enlightening me, Greg. Cheese, dough bait, and yeast. Oh boy, here we go. Damn, using trout as a cut bait. A lot of people do, Sean, and they catch them. They use the head of the trout or, cut bait, trout for cut bait, and it works good for the flatheads. And we use shrimp and shrimp head guts. Yeah, we use shrimp here once in a while. I've never caught one on shrimp, but I have used it, and I know other people use shrimp and have luck with it, but I've never had any luck with the shrimp. But I continue to put it on when I'm fishing for channel catch. Sometimes I'll put shrimp on, chicken on, and liver just to see what they might want. We're allowed to use 3 rods here in Pennsylvania, so sometimes I bait them up all different. How old are you? Bucky. We just had a guessing game about that a little while ago, so I'll let you take a guess. Yeah, Jonathan, the rod closest to me, they all have live sunfish on, so that one there, the live sunfish are jumping around. It's really not a bite. It's just a live bait kicking out. Bucky, you're wrong on that one. My PB Flathead catfish is 31 pounds 5 ounces, and I got that about 3 weeks ago upriver here. I was on a boat that night. I got a little bit of that video on my channel. You can go back and see it. It's called Flathead Frenzy. I think it's back 1 or 2 videos on my channel. Joseph, you're getting closer, but not quite. What kind of shrimp do you use? Nothing particular, just fresh shrimp that I buy at the supermarket. Normal human, how you doing? I'm doing fine. You're a little high, Bucky. Bucksy boy, you're a little high. When you hit it, I'll tell you. Joseph, you're a little low. You're honing in on it now, ain't y'all? Come on, throw it up there. 76, Sebastian, you got it. I'll be 77 in September. So right now, yeah, I'm 76. I think I am anyway. Sebastian got it. Bill Robertson, hello, how are you? Joseph Jackson, hello. Sir, where are you from? I want to ask something and you look mature. I'll give it a shot, Normal. I'm in Pennsylvania. So you can fire away. I'll see what you're up to here. Learn how to spell. Don't worry about the spelling. Spell checker works good. The quabble, I don't know how to say that. Anyway, hello to you. Hello, girl, should I ask you? No. Do not ask her to marry you. Run for your life. Run for your life. Get as far away from her as you can. And that's all I'll say about that. You can tempt fate and do what you want to do. Just do whatever you think you want to do, but my advice is to run. Go find something else to play with. Go fishing more or something. Do something. I hope my wife's not watching. Breckenspelius. I've caught 2 flatheads today. Oh boy, why you stay in the same spot? Well, GL, this, when you're fishing for flathead catfish, you stay in one spot. That's what you do. It's not like when you're bass fishing and you move along in a boat. You just sit in one spot and relax and enjoy it. I could move around. There's 3 or 4 different spots right in this area I could move to, but don't see any sense in that. Thanks, Norma. I appreciate that. If any of you have a YouTube channel and you subscribe to mine, go to my channel, leave a comment on any one of the videos. When I see your comment, I'll be able to look at your channel. And if I like what you put up, if I like your content, I will subscribe back to you. But I don't subscribe just for the hell of subscribing. That's just me. Some people subscribe just for the hell of it. But I don't see any sense in that. Anyway, do I have any crush What are you talking about? The only thing I got a crush on is fishing. I don't know what you're talking about. GL Moore. Yeah, sometimes I will throw some garlic powder in with my shrimp and chicken. Yep. Craig from the UK, hello to you. Normal, I think what you're doing here needs to go to another channel. This is not the type of channel that we're gonna entertain that. So cool it, dude. Thank you. Thanks for understanding. Thanks, Greg. Greg took care of that. I was a little hesitant to do that, but then right at that point, I knew it was necessary, so that's why I kind of told him. But I appreciate Greg taking care of that for me. It was going south. It was going south quick. You know, I try to interact with everybody and what they're doing, but yeah, when it gets so far off base, it's time to stop it. So you did very well, Greg. Thank you. You have a good feel for it, obviously. I love it. So I lost my glove to a big catfish. I gotta try to wake up that one on the end. He hasn't kicked for a while. All right, what I miss? Let's see. Deadly Sins. Yeah, I'm using sunfish for bait, if that's what you're asking. Thank you, Greg. Carolina Bait subbed and commented. Thank you. I said she's dough bait for about a year. Blah blah blah. Randy Jones. The first one was 28 pounds, some ounces. That was a nice big one. And then after that, I got one about 3 pounds. So one big one and one small one. You can go back and see it. Probably, what is it? 8:15. This is probably, it was probably close to 6 o'clock, so quite a while ago, but you can go back and find it. There's plenty of time that I spent on camera with it. Kenneth, I'm in southeast Pennsylvania on the Schuylkill, the mighty Schuylkill River. Wyatt, thank you very much. Appreciate that. If you have a YouTube channel, please give me a comment on one of my videos and I'll be able to check your channel out and I'll subscribe back if I like what you're doing. Deadly Sins, can you give me a little advice on catching catfish? Try using chicken skin? Never tried that. Peeled shrimp? Keep trying different things is all I can say. Everybody will tell you probably chicken liver is probably the best bait. It's also the messiest and the hardest to keep on the hook, but there's ways to do it. I cut up chicken breasts in chunks. I marinate it in chicken liver. So I get a plastic bag and I put the chicken chunks in there. Then I throw some chicken liver in that bag and I let it marinate for 2 or 3 days. And then the chicken chunks have the chicken liver smell, but you're not messing with the chicken liver itself. And that seems to work pretty good. Chicken skin. Chicken skin's probably good. It'd probably stay on the hook a lot better. What's the water temp? Lyle, I don't know. I forgot to bring my what did I forget to bring? Yeah, my thermometer. But it's probably about 75, maybe a little less. We've had a couple cool days here. Can't believe I don't have my thermometer. What the heck is it? I took it out of my bag, I guess, and put it in one of the other bags. Forgot to switch it over. Anyway, if you're fishing saltwater, wait a minute, going way too fast. I'll try. Thank you for your advice. Plain flour and water needed works well on hook and float. We just started getting flatheads on the Raystown branch. Hey Kenny, just starting to get them, huh? Well, if you target them, they are one heck of a fun fish to catch. I thought you already had them over there. Mr. Hominoid, hello to you. You are a typical hard-headed angler, I'm guessing. No offense at all. Yeah, GL, I am kind of set in my ways. Years ago, I was pretty diversified, doing everything I could different. But now it's just, let me keep it simple is my motto. Keep it simple, and I don't get too crazy trying to find new ways to do stuff. That's okay. See, my motto is, and I've said it before, my motto is, I have the burning desire to go fishing, but I know if I never catch another fish, that I've caught enough fish. So that in itself tells you. I keep it simple, I keep it fun, and I enjoy what I'm doing. GL, what did you time GL Moore out for? You must have said something that I didn't see. Well, that's all right, Greg. I didn't take offense to that. That's no problem. Everybody has their opinion. I think, he was kind of right. I don't know his true intention on when he said that. I don't know if he was looking for an argument or not, but I didn't think he was. But that's okay. We'll leave it go. And you're doing your thing, and I trust you, Greg. No problem. game meat, going for catfish. One easy money, yeah, catfish, flathead catfish I'm after. Got two this morning. One big one and one dinky dink one. Yeah, Greg, you're kind of right. He was pushing the limit a little bit there. No problem. Like I said, I trust your opinion, and if you if you see fit to bump him out, that's okay with me. You the man, Greg. You the man. Dustin Clark, good morning. You missed it, Dustin. I got a 28-pound flathead today, and then I got another real small one, about 3 pounds. Wish I could be going to the river, but heading to work. Well, Ken, if you got to work, you got to work. You just got to fish when you can and work when you have to. I used to take off when I worked. I worked for myself for a while, and we used to take off one day a week and go fishing. We'd leave home with full intent to go to work, and we never got there. We just always had our rods and reels in the trucks, and one day a week we'd go fishing. Okay, Dustin, if you've been up all night, go get some rest. Appreciate you being here. Thanks, Kenneth. Ooh, 420, I'm working and stocking and also watching. Okay, 420, if you can do that and work too and watch, you're multitasking, and I appreciate you being here. Take care, Dustin Clark, yes. I don't know if we're going to get anything else today or not. It's kind of winding down, isn't it? It's 8 o'clock. I'm going to be on, I guess, another half hour. Candaros Robo. Good morning. Never saw that name before. Good evening from Indonesia. There's a lot of people in here from all over the world. Indonesia. Got them from the UK and Australia, and I can't even name all the other ones, but it's amazing how many people come in from all over the place. Everybody's in a different time zone, and they seem to roll in and out. It's pretty neat. Technology today is unbelievable. Good evening, Indonesia. Awesome for fishing. Appreciate that. I think it's time for another coffee. Another hit of coffee. It'd be nice to get one more fish for you folks. If you missed the big one, go back, I don't know, an hour and a half or so. Check it out, 28-pound flathead. It was a touch and go fight, and I finally got him in the net. It was fun. Good evening, Indonesia. Deadly Sins, different country, different times, but still. Yep, you're right, Deadly Sins. That's exactly what's drawing people in. If they like fishing, they're going to find a way to get involved with it. That's kind of why I like the chat, because everybody, almost everybody that comes in is addicted to the fishing hobby. So no matter where we're from, we all have the same We all like the same stuff. Anyway. You guys need some air, don't you? Had to turn the aerator on in my fish bucket because the live sunfish were starting to suck air on the top. So they need a little fresh oxygen. Holy mackerel, good morning. Holy mackerel, holy mackerel. The holy mackerel. Yep, good morning. Not a big one today, you can go back and see it. One of them was 3 pounds and one of them was 28 pounds, so. Ripping lips, as my buddies always say, it's fishing, not catching, that's right. Catching is fun, but fishing is great. What I miss? Let's see. Wes Yielding said hi, hello to you. Thanks for coming in. Can you eat the fish where you're at? Yes, you can, but I don't. Payday, I'm from Nebraska. I'll bet you do have some good fishing out there. We have some pretty good fishing here in Pennsylvania too. What's your main target there in Nebraska when you go fishing? What do you fish for? Bryson, how's it going? You got your fishing license right? Bryson, what are you, a freaking game warden or something? You really think I would fish without a license? If you do, you don't belong here. Talk about being on the wire. Yeah. We mostly get bass and bluegill, but I caught my first catfish. Good for you, Payday. Good to be a little diversified. Bass and bluegill, catfish. Out in Nebraska, I don't know if you got muskies out there or not. You probably do. Walleyes. I've never fished in Nebraska. I've only been through it once on a road trip. Never fished, so I don't know anything about it. How much fish you caught? Zeon sang. Caught 2 fish today. 28-pound flathead and a 3-pound flathead. So you can go back to the video and check them out. I'd like to get one more for y'all, but can't guarantee it. 103 likes today. That's pretty good. That probably sets a record for me. There goes the eagle. I know you can't see it, but there's an eagle flying up here and near the bridge. I usually see him almost every day, but I haven't seen him for a while. Don Johnson, if you're still there, I think you might have been able to see him. Germany, Andy Starr, thank you for coming in from Germany. You're the first one from Germany today. Yeah, he was probably right straight across from you, a little higher than treetop, and he kind of circled and then left. But I could see his white head from here. Don, you having any luck up that way yet? Do you cook it or release? Deadly Sins, I release 99.99% of the fish I catch. So yeah, I released them. However, the big catfish I got today, I had a glove on my hand. And when I tossed them back in the water, my glove came off my hand and the fingers of it stayed in his mouth. So he got back in the water with my glove in his mouth. And like I said before, hopefully he was able to spit it out. I hate to think that it's stuck in his mouth. But I would think they're also capable of getting rid of something in their mouth that they don't want. Come on, one more fish. Let's go here. It's getting pretty cool. That breeze is coming in from the storm. I'm missing it. 8:06. I'm going to be on till 8:30. I'll give it till 8:30, folks. That'll be 3.5 hours for me. That's enough. Go home and dry out and relax. Yeah, Greg, I'm hoping so. I think it would have, because it wasn't like the whole glove. It was just the fingers, and I'm sure he could get rid of it. Maybe someday I'll catch a flathead with a glove in his mouth. Then I'll know. Let's see. I thought the fish was bringing souvenirs for yeah, really. The closest rod, X Genetic, is still bouncing around. The sunfish is on there. The sunfish is alive and kicking. So I am not going to mess with that right now. He's right where I want him, in the deepest hole. And he's alive and kicking, so I don't think I want to mess with it. But thanks for the suggestion. That's okay. Looks a bit chilly. Yeah, it is a bit chilly. It's rainy, got heavy cloud cover. It's a little breezy. Not too bad, but yeah, it's a little chilly. Supposed to get nicer tomorrow as the storm passes up the East Coast. It'll get nicer and sunny, but this is good fishing weather. This is perfect fishing weather. I'd like to be out on a boat in one of the local lakes fishing for bass today. But I am quite happy just sitting here watching the world go by. Waiting for the next flathead. Let's see, I got a tasty cake apple pie with me today. Should eat that, but maybe I'll save it. I'll be right back. I gotta go get something out of the car. All right, I'm back. What'd I miss? Let's see. What did I miss? Thanks, Greg, for keeping them up to date. I say Hermana in Indonesia, 1 rod, 100 prints. Thank you, Deadly Sins. Payday 72, hello. Side Z, I'm going fishing tomorrow, but where I'm from, there's very little big. That's okay. Hey, just enjoy the whatever you catch. They don't have to be big to enjoy them. Jersey, whatever, Wizaniski said hi. Hello to you. What am I fishing for? Buffalo Shrek. I'm fishing for flathead catfish here on the mighty Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. That answers that question. Bought a brand new, went to Cabela's yesterday, bought a brand new rain suit. And instead of bringing that today, I put on my old rain suit, which I knew was not very well. I didn't expect it to rain, and then it rained. So I'm sitting here with an old rain suit on, soaking wet, top to bottom, because my old rain suit is worn out. I should have worn a new one anyway. That's my problem. Let's see. Being outdoors and relaxing is important. Catching fish is a bonus. You're right, Greg. Nate T90Z, first time watching. Thanks a lot for coming in. Appreciate it. I'm only going to be on another 15 minutes, but I appreciate you dropping by. We always have a good time here. Sometimes I catch a few fish. We have a good bunch of people in the chat. You're welcome to join in or just hang out and watch. It's up to you, but thanks for being here. If you like what you see, hit that like button. I appreciate that. Sound like a damn commercial. 112 likes today. That's setting a record. Everybody's doing well. Good luck. Yeah, Nate, I got a 28-pound flathead about, let's see, maybe 2 hours ago. And then right after that, I got a real small one, about 3 pounds. You could go back through the video and find it. Just bought a new boat. Can't wait. Yeah. Ryan, good luck on that boat thing. I've had a few boats. Hey, Ed, good morning to you. Got a 28-pound flathead here this morning, as well as a 3-pound flathead. Jack Bragg 14, what's up? Coming in. Everybody's coming in now. Look at this. Got 43 people in here. You just got a bite on the rod. Not really. I got live sunfish on there for bait, so you will see the rods jump around a little bit. So it's not really a bite. It's just the live sunfish kicking around a little bit. You're from Washington. Oh yeah, salmon and steelhead up there. It's that time of year for you. Enjoy that. Jack Bragg, Emerson Graham, hello everybody. A lot of people jumping in here. That's what I'm thinking, Greg. I like it when they kick around, because it could mean that there's a flathead swimming by them or looking at them or something, but sometimes they just kick up for the hell of it. But I do like to see them moving around, because you know they aren't hiding under a rock. Diego Silva, hello to you. Hell yeah, 77. A lot of people coming in right at the end here. Marty, Spring Creek Outdoors. Thanks, Marty, appreciate that. Haven't seen you in here before. You may have been, but I'm sorry if I missed you before, but thanks for dropping by. Soft plastics, I use soft plastics when I'm fishing for bass, but not catfish. Jeffrey, I got all 3 rods have a live sunfish on right now. So I'm after flathead catfish with them. First time, Marty, Spring Creek Outdoors, thank you. I usually get on about 5:30 in the morning, and I'm in Pennsylvania. So it's Eastern Standard Time, and I usually fish for 3 or 3.5 hours. Sometimes I'll get on later, but most of the time it's early morning, usually before it gets light. And I fish till about 8:30, which is coming up pretty quick. Can you say hello to my brother Jared? It says, hello, Jared. How are you today? How old are you, Jared? Want me to sing happy birthday? I ain't going to, but anyway, how old's Jared? I did. How old is he? Happy birthday. 42? He's past the happy birthday song stage. But anyway, happy birthday. Caught one yesterday on a crankbait. Good, Jeffrey. Uh, my butt's wet. Kicked myself in the butt for not wearing my new rain suit I bought. Uh, Let me see if I can destroy this name. It's a Jin Friswikijik. I'm sorry. Hello to you too. It's always fun trying to pronounce these names. Sebastian, me expecting Jared to be like, yeah, that's what I was too. I was expecting a little kid. Ah, you never know. Well, I tried. If you don't like the way I pronounced it, tough shit. I tried. I always try. I didn't miss a bite. The live sunfish are kicking around. Probably nobody on here can pronounce that name correctly, but I always give it a shot. So many people come in from all over the world. Where are you from? That I always try to pronounce their name, but I always destroy it. Yeah, you know when the flathead bite. The Netherlands, okay. Well, thanks for being here. I'm glad you got a sense of humor on that one. I was hoping I didn't insult you. Black rod's jumping around. Live sunfish are jumping around. Yeah, there's no way I can pronounce that name and get it right. That's a tough one. The ones from India and places like that are really, really tough. But I try every time. Have a little fun with them that way, as you can see. Skeeter, you're back. Where'd you go? I didn't even know you left. Yeah, I guess in the Netherlands it is easy if you're used to it. Anyway, whatever your name is and however you pronounce it, appreciate you being in here. What was the Depression era like? Oh man, I'm not that old. But they tell me it was a bitch. I had to run out to the store. Okay. Depression era. You're talking about the 1929. I think it was 29, isn't it? They tell me it wasn't much fun, I'll put it that way. The Art of Pain. Hello. How are you doing? All right, we're having some fun here today in the chat. We've had a few people that didn't quite live up to par, so we got rid of them, but overall, it's been a pretty good morning. Joshua Ellis, good morning to you. Thanks for stopping by. 126 likes today. I'm loving it. Thanks everybody for doing that. We're going to be wrapping it up here in about 7 minutes. So I'll give you all the 7-minute warning. We've sat through the darkness, we've sat through the rain, and we got a couple good fish for y'all. Black rod's jumping around. The River Thames looks peaceful today. How late is it by you? Well, if you're asking what time it is, it's 8:24 a.m. in the morning. I'm in Pennsylvania, southeast Pennsylvania, in the United States. Let's see, fishing for eels for next Tuesday. And I guess you're going to use them as cut bait, Skeeter, am I right? Or are you going to use a whole eel? Oh, sorry, I thought you were in yeah, far from London. Cut bait, okay. That might work. We'll see. I know Ed will be using, live sunfish and maybe cut bait. Hell, with you and Steve on that boat, I might have to stay up and watch that. That'll be a circus. A small enough live eel works great. Francisco Nicafal. I bet I messed that one up too. But anyway, I always try to pronounce everybody's name. Hello to you. Thanks for dropping by. Eels are candy for flathead. I haven't caught an eel for a long. I haven't fished for them in a long time, but I have heard other people say that the eel are pretty good. That's what central London looks like. I hope you're. I know we used to catch a lot of eels in the river here when I was a young kid. We'd catch bullheads and eels all night and fished at night. Bring those eels up and they twist and turn and jump and climb up your line and slime up everything. They're fun. Yeah, rockfish love the eels. I know that. I've used live eels for rockfish, or stripers we call them. That's a preferred bait for them. Got 4 more minutes here, folks. I appreciate everybody stopping by and hanging out and joining in the chat. It's been a great morning for fishing and chatting. I'm glad I could show most of you a couple good fish. Got 3 more minutes. For those of you who just joined recently, if you do go back on the video a while, probably about 2 hours, maybe more, I get a pretty nice big 28-pound flathead. And then after that, not too long after that, I got a real small one. So thank you, Nate. Good to see you. Went back to look for that. You couldn't catch a cold. What are you talking about, John? John Jones? What are you talking about there? John Jones? You're out of here. See you later, John Jones. I don't like that shit. Argentina, Toyota Core A03, Argentina. Wow, you're just coming in and I'm just about ready to go off. You got 2 more minutes I'm gonna be on. I've been on for, let's see, since a little after 5, so it'd be like 3 hours, a little over 3 hours I've been on. And that's usually enough. Greg, I beat you to that one. Drop shot fishing said hi. Good morning to you. I'm only going to be on for another minute or 2. Drop shot. I appreciate you stopping by. I've been on for more than 3 hours. And there's some language I can't read. I didn't want to. Yeah, I wasn't going to let him get too much farther. I think you would have had them though in another in another minute or two. I beat you to it. Drop shot fishing. Yeah, well, catch me another day. Hey, go on my channel, subscribe, and you will get a notice as to when I'm going to be live again. I usually put out a notice a day ahead of time or 2 days ahead of time. But anyway, everybody that's on, thanks for being here. I am going to shut down. You all can go back if you want to see the fish I caught about 2 hours ago, a big 28-pound flathead, and then another smaller one, about 3 pounds. But anyway, thanks everybody for coming in. Appreciate you hitting that like button. And I'm glad you all enjoyed it. I sure enjoy chatting with you all. So we'll see you next time.